Well, I'm currently stuck in traffic and it's a nice dark miserable day here in London, so what better time to make another drum vlog. I felt compelled to talk about something today, really just about drum teaching, why I do it, because it's just so cool. It's one of the coolest things you could possibly wish for. I mean, I've come to the end of a teaching week. It's on a Friday and I've got my best student. She's this little girl, I think she's 9, and she's really good, like super talented. She's an absolute joy to teach, practices, loves drums. I just came to her house today to teach her. I hadn't seen her in 2 weeks, and not only had she practiced all the stuff we did in the last lesson, but she had learned an entire another grade piece, which for a 9-year-old student to do is just unheard of. And I had this insane grin the entire lesson, like it completely made my week. To see a young child, a student, really want to get better and enjoy the feeling of getting better at an instrument, but not just that, to show the drum teacher, to show her drum teacher all the work she's done. And I know that because I saw her and she had this big smile. And when your student has a big smile before you see them, you know they've been practicing. And I know that because I used to do that myself with my drum lessons. It's good to be a nerd. It's good to be that little nerdy kid who goes away and practices the stuff that the teacher does, because not only do you get better, but you make the teacher happy, which gives you a lot of self-worth, because when you're a drum student, you respect your drum teacher. You want their affirmation, you want their backing, you want their support. Man, not only that, not only did she nail this piece, but her mum made me this amazing fish finger sandwich. It was just delicious. And an amazing like frothy coffee from a machine. It's been a long week, it's a miserable day, and then I get rewarded by having an amazing student who brings a massive smile to my face. It was an absolute joy to teach. And I get fed, and I get a nice coffee, and I get paid for it. This is what I do for a living. It's just one of those moments where I think I wish more people could experience what it's like to be a teacher, and especially a music teacher, because we all love, most of the time, our music teachers, whatever instrument it is, especially if it's like a contemporary instrument. Guitar teachers, drum teachers, vocal teachers. We always have as a student, have our respect for someone that's teaching us to do something cool. Being on the other end of it, being a teacher, is such a beautiful experience that I want more drummers to experience. We often don't start it because fears, we don't start teaching because we think we're not good enough, or we don't start teaching because we say, oh, I'm not patient enough. Now, it is a challenge being a teacher. It's definitely not for everyone, but if you invest in yourself as a drum teacher or any other music teacher, it gets easier as you get better and you get better results, and it becomes more rewarding. So I'm not saying this happens to me every single lesson. This is like a rare situation where the student not only practices loads but goes the extra mile and I get fed. It's made my entire week, and it's a reminder of why I do what I do, why I think more people should teach instruments. There's a lot of perks to teaching drums, and I feel very, very blessed and privileged to be able to do it. If anything, hopefully this gets you inspired to at least take on your first student and just dive in the deep end, experience the joys of being an inspiring teacher. There we go.